Welcome.
Hi, welcome to First Wave AI, where we are building a premium hospitality experience. We're building AI native solutions that handle communications, AI agent workflows, and empower your team using AI tools. On today's video, we're going to be discussing the dashboard. Once you log in, you'll be taken to the landing page of the dashboard. On the landing page, you'll be able to see high-level metrics that show you the value of using our products. From here, you can see the amount of tokens or credits that you have remaining. In the performance overview, you can see high-level overview metrics that correspond with how the communication tools are working. We've built in a calculator to show how much ROI you're achieving based off of a calculation that you control. Additionally, we show you how much time saved based off of estimates. Here we show you the total number of calls, the total number of messages, active users, and conversion rates. This next section is the unanswered questions section, and this is a really important part of the tool. It's how our AI brain continues to learn and continues to grow while ensuring that your guardrails stay up and you don't accidentally say the wrong thing to your customers. Here, every time a customer asks a question to you that your AI does not have the context for, we will flag that as an unanswered question and then raise it here inside of the dashboard so you can quickly answer it. For example, if you didn't have this information in your context already, peak business hours, if a guest asked you that question and then you provide that answer here, it's immediately available to the AI tool. Jumping down, we go into the sub-organization. The organization is the umbrella organization that oversees all of these other accounts. We give you the ability to create a sub-organization and a sector. You can think of the sub as the management company or ownership group, the one that has the super admin privileges across all the accounts that are in the portfolio. Sub-organization can be like a specific property or location. Think of it like if you have a hotel in Miami Beach and another hotel in San Francisco, then this would be the sub-organization. And then the sector level will be your teams like the front desk, maintenance, housekeeping, those kinds of things. From there, you can specify what those organizations look like and who belongs to which organization. Additionally, you'll be able to choose contact information for that and assign different channels to those, and then also assign different users to the different sectors and sub-organizations. Once you get into the business intelligence side of it, this is where the magic of our dashboard lives. In the business intelligence section, we've created a way to manage all of your knowledge library. The first thing is going to be the files and context. This is where we allow you to upload any of your files, PDFs, Word docs, Excel, text files, and as soon as you upload them, they're immediately available to the AI. We have that unanswered questions section, so anything that's asked by your guest that doesn't have any context already in there, you can provide it there. That actually flows into the FAQ library, and so here, this is just a simple question and answer pair. We also allow you to upload any important URLs. This way, you don't have to go through your website and scrape it. You just type it in here, add the website, and we'll immediately start scraping that website and then adding it as a PDF to your file library here. We also have our third-party integrations. So if you have any of these as your backend SaaS tools, then we can connect with those and build out our API integrations and automate operational workflows. Finally, we have a business summary, and this is really just an easy way for the AI to understand what your business is and what you're providing. The Conversations tab, this is where we are going to take the power of AI LLMs and look across your hundreds and thousands of conversations that your guests are having with you every single day. And what we do is we evaluate each of those conversations, whether that's the transcript or the recording, and we try to understand in a dynamic way what is happening with those conversations. The first thing we do is take that conversation and pass it through an LLM and basically ask the AI, what are the dynamic trends, keywords, phrases, sentiment, and any rating associated with that call. And everything here is dynamic, meaning that you don't have to go through and specify that you want to track in-room service requests or concierge requests or loyalty program requests. These will automatically populate as your guests are having those conversations with your AI. And likewise, the keywords here, you don't have to specify them in advance. The AI will automatically start assigning them based off of the conversations, again, with the key phrases. The sentiment, we're analyzing the actual conversation, how it went, and then the ratings. If you include a post-call rating, then we can gather that information here as well. In the conversation overview, we give you the ability to drill down to specific conversations. And you can see this is in chronological view where we're basically looking at all the conversations that are happening across your account so that you can quickly dive into who said what or who asked what at what time and what was agreed to or promised to your guests. Additionally, you can search by guest because we're able to grab caller ID and we're able to collect customer information on the calls, text messages, web chats, all of that. We can also plug that into your CRM or PMS and then gather information here too. So for instance, we're going to look at John Doe's information. We can see that we've grabbed some number and email from PMS or CRM, additionally membership level. What we can see here is a chronological history starting at the oldest conversation. In this situation, it was a phone call. You can read the full transcription. If you enable the call recording, you can listen to the call recording. Then after this phone call, it moved to a text message, then to an email that we sent out, again, coming back to a text message, and finally with an email. Again, you have the full transcript of every message conversation that occurs. And this is really great for our clients who are wanting to capture those phone calls, capture those text messages, those emails that are being sent back and forth. Finally, we have some additional performance metrics that you can see. In the communications tool, we have a bunch of different channels that are available to you. We have phone, web chat, text message, emails, and we have a spam blocker as well. For the phone, we break it out into two, an inbound and outbound phone. We're working on an outbound text message as well. And essentially what this is it gives you the ability to set your phone what the AI answers with, give you some default responses. For the outbound phone, this is a outbound campaign where if you want to reach out to that have opted in to your service using an AI tool, then we can go ahead and give them a phone call. You tell us what the point of the phone call is and any talking points, call to action, and the phone is able to that conversation down that path. This is really good for post-stay guests who have already left the place and you're trying to follow up just to make sure that everything good, they enjoyed their stay, and if there's anything that be improved. For web chats, we provide a JavaScript widget that connects here through the dashboard. For text messages, we enable a text message platform for you. This is all inbound text messaging at this moment. We're working on an outbound one. For emails, this is a Chrome extension and a Outlook add-on. And then for the spam blocker, this is really just a cool service that we can provide that can block any kind of spam calls by essentially acting as a phone-based CAPTCHA. For work automation, we build AI agents and then we assign a key that we can give to that agent so that it calls back to here in the dashboard. You can access that through the settings. For the internal tools, we have a set of tools that are essential to providing a human-to-human white glove service where your guests are still expecting that human interaction. What we want to do is enhance your team members with the same AI brain that's answering the phone, answering text messages, but now is available to your team. And the first tool that we have is chat. And in AI chat, it's essentially like any of the other big chat software platforms, except this one is specific to the context that's provided in the business intelligence section, this files and context area. And here you're able to see your team is able to chat directly with all the files. Most of our clients have well over 300 documents that are uploaded into the files and context section. Additionally, we have a trainer. The trainer is really cool because what we've done is we've taken this AI chat where we might recommend additional follow-on conversations. And here we have instructed the AI to simulate a guest interaction. And for that interaction, the team is able to practice different scenarios. And the cool thing is, in the middle, you have the live conversation. So it's a transcript of everything that's going on right now. And then on the right, there's a couple of suggestions that the coach is giving to the agent to help them along this conversation. And additionally, I'm going to keep track of not the conversation is on each of these talking points. The coach is a really cool tool that we're seeing a lot of interest in, where essentially it's a heads-up display for your agent so that during an interaction, we give a set of live suggestions based on the ongoing interaction. On the right-hand side is a transcript, so we're going to be listening in on the conversation as it's going on. And from this transcript, we're going to pull the information into the call summary. And so this call summary does not actually populate until the has collected this information, or we've pulled it from the PMS or CRM. And so for this call summary, you can see that we have identified who is calling, what group they're with, how much the budget is, the timeline, and that's all from the ongoing conversation. In the middle, we have our coach suggestions, where we prioritize them by high priority, medium, and low. For high priority things, actually for each, we give you the top line, just a very simple way for the agent to scan through and quickly without getting bogged down by too much information. Then we expand on it in the second line and we provide a suggested script here just in case you're having difficulty navigating how to say something specifically. We'll help give you the words to actually say. What we found with some of our clients is the action items is actually a very, very powerful tool from an administrative perspective. From the action items, we give you the ability to upload any kind of brand standards that you might have for these phone calls or interactions. This might be something like answering the phone call in a warm tone, or collecting the guest's proposal, or understanding the guest's needs as far as closing the guest. And we can add those action items to every single interaction and then track them as they're going on. That way your team is able to see in live real-time status like they still need to do. And then from an administrative perspective, we're able to flow that to your coaches so that they can see how your individual agents are performing and where they need additional help. This platform is, or this tool is an essential addition to kind of human to human that occurs. This just augments every single interaction to make it even more powerful for your team. And that's it for the dashboard demonstration. Check out our other videos for other demos. Thanks.